video, I'll be briefly discussing to you about your antifungals, their mechanism of action, and some of the drug classes, and the actual drugs or examples that are under those drug classes. So first we have on the list is your amphotericin B. So how it actually works in your body is, I'll be making it brief as possible. So I have this image just prepared here. So this is may look familiar to you, so it looks like a cell membrane. This is a fungal cell wall. So there is a space right here, so I'll be explaining that further. No? So how your amphotericin B works is that it meets your amphotericin B, it binds to the ergosterol that is present in this area. So what happens when it binds after? So it creates the spores. And by spores, so by close-up look, there is a guano space here. So that is your pores, nine buho. So what happens if there are spores? So there is migrate na ma-release na gawas. So what happens to that is that some of the important contents, that cell contents, such as your, let's say, potassium, it more migrate out. So if malusog ka, so there could be wala ang function niya. So what happens is that the fungal cell may eventually die because there is a leakage and continuous management because your amphotericin is binding to the ergosterol, which is causes the spores. And that action is what you call as your fungicidal. So that is when cidal means namatay, no? So next on the list we have your azoles. Your azoles is such as like your fluconazole, no? Your fluconazole, how it works. So I have this another image. So forget about the last part, but here I want to focus here. So this is the same. This is your fungal cell wall. So how your fluconazole works is that it inhibits an enzyme. And what is that enzyme? That enzyme is what you call as your 14-alpha demethylase. So that enzyme was the one responsible for converting your lagosterol to ergosterol. However, your fluconazole is what prevents that conversion. So, and your ergosterol is important when it comes to the functioning of your whole fungal cell wall. And if inhibit na siya, then there is a intervention na i-interrupt. So that means that the fungal cell may eventually be weakened and it may actually also dysfunctional. So that is na prevent lang ang growth, no? So that action is what you call as your fungistatic. Prevent ang growth lang. Okay? So next we have your echinocandins. So an example would be your caspofungin. So your caspofungin, how it works is like this. So I have this another image right here, no? So in this kaning nabauhan ni mo diri, this is the fungal cell wall and this is your cell membrane. So your caspofungin, it also inhibits an enzyme and it's a different enzyme naman. So that is your beta 1,3-D glucan synthase. So how it actually does is that that enzyme is what's responsible for making your glucan into your fungal cell wall. But it inhibits man. So that means nga wala niya gipadayon ang process or ana. So your fluconazole is the one that prevents this beta 1,3-D glucan synthase from forming your glucan to go to your fungal cell wall. So that the fungal cell wall wala napadayon, so that it forms na makuha na siya, that is a fungicidal in a way for your candida species. And that is some of those examples of your antifungal and their brief mechanism of action and how they work in the body. So thank you for listening.